Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. New thing say you no fit force person make e respect you. Na wetin you do go make person respect you. New thing don watch the video wey Obaseki do with Abat yesterday, wey Abat come ask Obaseki so many questions concerning MOWAA. Make I leave you, make you hear from New thing wetin e get to talk concerning the interview wey Obaseki do with Abat yesterday.
Grand rising to you all the lovers, all the patriots all over the world. I bring you good tidings from the over every. I bring you good tidings from our ancient father. I bring you good tidings from our ancient spirit. My next prayer for you today that you are totally well. In all your ways, today being Friday 14th of November 2025. We are here again as usual. Salvation for humanity and redemption. So I'm going to be playing the podcast yesterday of His Excellency, the Air Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. I think we've cleared the hair already. We are beginning to see the land in deceit. So let's quickly just listen to it.
And until I left, there was no letter, no request. You don't give somebody, for it's government money, for me to disburse. There has to be a request.
Definitely.
Right? Yes, there has to be a plan. You say, I want to build a museum. This is the design. This is how much it will cost us. This is the contribution we are looking for.
Yeah.
Nothing of the sort. There has been no requests, no design I saw. I won't ask Barrister by SSG. I said, call the palace. Where is their request? Even if they don't have, let them send us an account. Let's send some money to them so that we can have some money to prepare these documents. I made that offer in 2023. Is the monarch aware of this push? Is the monarch aware of your push? Don't take my words from it. Call Barrister and ask him. It was SSG. Ask him. And if the Accountant General is bold enough, he will confess that it was in my office. I said, what is going on with this? Because you know me, I check on everything, on every project. So at no point, we've never seen a design. If there's a design, they should show. That's what I'm saying. But I can go into the files and show you the designs, I show you the requests, or the update reports that MOWAA used to send to government every quarter.
About the one of the MOWAA. Now, all the lovers of freedom and all the lovers of Gosen, our corporate commentator today, Madam Kingdom, Voice AB, you are lifted. Now, when we started this very struggle, that the palace was or were weaponized from the onset and militarized to suppress truth in society. A lot of you will always feel you're always using sentiment. And I always warn us here, this fight is complicated. If you must come out and fight and support anybody, make sure you are defending the truth. If you must come out and defend anything, make sure you are defending the truth. You are speaking the truth. The God of nature is going to wipe your eternal generation. God wants to free his people. All what's happening now, for those of you that follow up yesterday, Obaseki never insulted anybody. But you could see that constructively he explained himself. That is how a leader does. Obaseki has his bleeding up to today. Now, have they been able to push up the other party is not using anything? I said it right from day one. They are using the palace to witch hunt their political opponents. It's what they do. If they want to rubbish your name, they will tag you with your back. And all these aliens and vagabonds abroad, they don't want to hear anything about the palace. They don't want to hear it. Some of them, they can even create bad name for their children, forgetting that the same way the people in the palace were giving birth to. Also the same way your father and your mother gave birth to you. You also have ancestral background. The same way they also have their own. You have a grandfather. I think the palace, they are defending the will of the ancestors. Now, how are you defending your own? And most of you even support it. It's not even your father. That's the most funny part of it. It's not your father. He's just a stranger in the land who came with Gbagbati and take over the land. Okay, why were children of Israel not comfortable? Despite Joseph was also a king in Israel, in Egypt, sorry. Joseph was made a king in Egypt. But after Joseph, the first agreement they had with the first Pharaoh and Joseph, the Pharaoh died. Also Joseph also died. Another Pharaoh that now named. Now see reason why must have to subject the children of Israelites as a foreigner in their land. At the initial stage was very rosy. Let even assume when they took over from Ogiso, it was still a little bit pleasant due to the Ekyobaga treaty that they made together. But today, it is our time we trace back our history. So for those of you that say, it's not my father, it's clear. Don't you see we don't have the same modality of doing things? Don't you see that we does not lie? What did you need? And for those of you who do children, you are supporting another ancestor to be fighting your ancestor. Why make calamity no sooner that way? This fight and not be as sonatica may be, not be saga, is a spiritual revolution. So for those of you where government they give money here, and you get states, na kingdom, you know one go. Na the work where you tie bonu wa. God they answer me o. I not be honorary person the one I think o. If Nigeria was a good country, they don't spoil most people head. I reach when you go worship. I reach when you go use the name to pray worship. So don't count our word to be one kind thing. We are here to save our people, not to dehumanize them. Now I'm going somewhere. I will also be playing another video to us again. Let me just quickly see if I can be able to share to one Facebook or other platform precisely. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share this very broadcast. If you are watching, make sure you share. There are so many things our people is not really getting clear. They feel just normal saga. The most of you became identityless. Where my ancestors were. It's a fight between two ancestors. It's a fight. Do my nan also. It's a fight between two ancestors. And stop losing emotions. Our ancestors were enslaved by these aliens. I was telling somebody one day, I'm not in this Europe to come and build a house for my father. I'm not in this Europe to come and build up a shelter. I'm here so that I can be secure. I can speak from here. Or email Lawebo. I would have done. I spent 16 hours on top of Mediterranean Sea in 2003. So no more where we marry. So let me speak my truth. All of you should leave me alone. When it gossip in me, why get me make beluwa? This is a mission. We are all where would you say? Other people don't need this suffering, man. This is a long age, whatever. This is not the fight start. Or everybody where just they speak. They just want this war. You think it's everybody that doesn't know what they are doing. We know what we are doing. We know our boundaries. No sense. They might lose emotion. You are here in Europe, a rock bar way. Tell me the proactive measure your palace have ever one day walk in Nana in Europa. Even when they have the strength to tell Fulani, leave this very bush, nothing they are doing. They are not doing anyone. Thank God you people are very lucky. I'm not led today to lay calamity on you, but I will still seek that permission from the God of nature. So it's breaking from here. We're going to be talking about MOWAA. You do not force respect. You earn it. Respect is not what you force. You can't put gun for my neck. Now, why do people like us respect President Donald J. Trump? Why do we respect him? Because of evidential value he has for humanity. Why do we today, up to today, we are in prison with Nnamdi Kanu? Because of evidential value it has for humanity. Why do we also supported Obaseki? Because of the developmental tribes he brought to the states. Obaseki were addressed as Adolf Hitler. I don't know why some people they lie. Now, who is the real Adolf Hitler? During Obaseki, everybody is in Edo there. Let me mention, not the way Manuel Agbogu knows Obaseki at TC. None of these vagabonds and these aliens who does not call Obaseki Ogionba, he never go after anybody. Now me they are here for the defender, and we still have limits. Even this our brother, you can never use Obaseki because he supported Obaseki. Let him not take the authority to start arresting anybody. Even when Fulefu arrested him, he not pay back. Now, who is this Adolf Hitler? That was what Obaseki were called in the palace. Now, all of you can still remember vividly on how the palace destroyed more than 60 houses in one village. It is very painful. I get my mama, oh. I get my mama. Oh, my, you know, I come in, knocking, I get my mama, oh. At times, I wondered about people. You sit down on the throne and lies. You see the vaccinated, you see all these morons defending stupidity. I don't know what's wrong with us. Even most of these children, they are Idu children fighting your own father. Now you want to call Nola Nigeria wa bear you wa boo when oh man, I hear me we are Nigeria not here boy no let me we wa. At times you want to allow a lot of things to be okay, make her live them as they know rich. But you can't still look at the other side and say, man, we need to start supporting good governance, which we have been doing right from time. Obaseki explained everything yesterday. Now, they were not having, he told them, bring your whatever, what you want to do. Let the government say area where it can come in. Now, I want to ask Edo Alien. You own your artifacts. So what this guy have already explained, let me play the other video for you. I think the former commissioner also. Let me just play it for you. Let me quickly play the other video before I explain what I want to explain.
The Royal Museum and the Museum for West African Arts are two exclusive events, are two exclusive structures. The misinformation is that they are going about lying to the Edo people, lying to Nigerians, that the returned artifacts are in possession of the Museum of West African Arts. And that is not true. In November of 2021, the France returned 26 treasures to the Oba of Benin. In June of 2022, the Germans returned 1,130 artifacts to the Oba of Benin. In July of 2025, Netherlands returned 116 artifacts to the Oba of Benin. This is public information. All the returned artifacts are in possession of the monarch, as gazetted by President Buhari. So there is no contention over the possession or the whereabouts of the returned artifacts. And the Oba of Benin, in his wisdom, had stated that the Benin Royal Museum was to be built specifically to house the returned artifacts. What the Museum of West African Arts has in their collection has absolutely nothing to do with the returned artifacts. What they have built there is a research institute, an archaeological campus, to help for research and promote West African arts, not Edo arts, not the Benin arts only. And so the misinformation, which has been deliberate by this administration, is to deceive the people. The day the Supreme Court gave judgments to the administration, we saw it on video, Adam Soshomole telling the governor to immediately revoke the Museum for West African Arts. That has been the narrative peddled
since this administration came upon, whatever the previous government did, there's been a deliberate and consistent witch hunt to destroy whatever he has done.
I guess, audience, we can vividly understand what's happening here. Now, the question I want to be asking Edoeli, now you are in the possession with the artifacts. Why not use your IS money to build your museum? I can't get it. No, why not use your IS money and build your museum? Obaseki cultural center that were built, we are not even metamorphosed to become a place today that anything can be done there. I don't know what you people's problem. I don't really know what is you people. The color of your problem, I don't know. Now, you see they have already indicted themselves. The same thing they did in 1897. Adolf Hitler is calling people Adolf Hitler. Obaseki Mayoman. What was the grievance you people were having towards Obaseki? Because, okay, you know, can't deport Mofiuyi. You guys were expecting, if we were to be Okpewolo, if we find anything, but that was why Okpewolo said that if this our brother in UK, he dare not step his leg again in Nigerian soil. How many threats like that do you see that Obaseki made? Obaseki brought a different dimension to governance. He gave everyone freedom of speech. Obaseki brought American government to Nigeria. He gave room for criticism, no matter, he don't say anybody towards anybody. But he was still named Adolf Hitler. Do you know what? Just to discredit him. Why will a palace be used for such a thing? Why? Why? No wonder, I don't even know why I give people why. He's really one idiot. I'm adding another one to it to do one not useless, you know. Any importance, and it must be removed. One mark my word. It must. We can't continue like this for crying out loud. Now, what kind of life is this? What do you want your children to learn? No wonder I do all of them, they all lies. They are the biggest liar in the world. I mean what I know. They don't have to fight for freedom. I look into the interview, I wept. My own personal wealth were bigger than the one Jesus Christ wept in that book of John 11 verse 35. And for those of you supporting this nonsense, my dear pains, when we say, let's leave down a good legacy, so that I can power where people will say, I sow good seed. Do you know you are so evil seed for your children? A lot of you today are going to Mawa. Do you know why? Because this was the same father your life lived. Your father, your parents, they live. Now, what are you trying to buttress to us? You are trying to buttress to us that your own parents, your own ancestors were bad. That's why you also support bad things. How did people like us started speaking truth? We were talking this very narrative they pushed that it was true. Now, let's speak the truth. Now, you now come to a time that will say, but we are like, what if we have been saying truth about the state governor, and we are seeing a lot of shenanigans from the palace? We should talk about it so that they change. And this same you, the state is going to be also unbearable for you because the society is not even saying for you to stay. I think every one of you is expired abroad now. By 2026, let me do this breaking news for you. I saw this very article in Sarah Reporter that Tinubu need $1.5 billion to procure injection. Look at it here. $1.5 billion to procure VAS. The same next year, yes, some months from here, they are going to be bringing out tax ID. Yeah, I tell you, where thank God knows that doesn't hate anybody. But the people I hate and I dislike are liars. That's why no Edo alien will go unpunished. No Edo alien will go unpunished. That's what we assume. Nothing will stop it. Now, how does you sleep in the night supporting such an evil? Now I see a lot of people talking. Why Nyagoa? You guys have lands. What of the money na no evil? Why not use your name to build? Other kings, they have other things they are doing for their people. Edo State, a Delta State were carved away from Edo State in 1991. You want to compare Benin with Warri? Or you want to compare Benin with Sapele? Or you want to compare Benin with Abraka? Tell me one particular place, Noaya Gear, anywhere in Delta State. What have you people achieved ever since that time? Now, when Obaseki were lecturing the Edo lad that had the center of their brain yesterday, I saw a lot of reason what you were saying. He said the government have no money to do anything. What you do, you partner. Okay, you are bringing company. Look at the percentage that can be able to contribute. Contributing it, you know that when that thing happens, it's going to boost in economy. Do you know what today? There are no more work in UK. Let me break your bubble here. The government have no specific company on board. If there is a Toyota company in the UK, what the government does, it can help them to procure the land. Okay, government will give them loan. They will come be on percentage. By so doing, he created job for all UK citizens. This is what MOWAA wanted to do for the Edo State people and his environs. I can choose now, so okay, I want to carry this Burger King to Benin City, for example. I will go and partner with them. Now, if I draw the proposal to the state governor, look at what I wanted to bring, go say, okay, what we can help you with, we can give you a free land. How much can you employ? Sir, to start with, we are going to be having warehouse so and so place. We are going to be buying things from farmer in Ugo. We are going to be buying in Ronigbe. We are going to be buying it. At the end of the day, the government look at it. This one was also boosting our economy. Direct and indirect will also be coming from there. The government has no option than to look for a strategic place. Maybe, okay, one build the Friday there, the government not to use them again. He go cut and give Bokakembe back in, build this thing. Put. Because one, it's also going to give employment to the citizens. That was why Obaseki draw all this initiative. Now, you finish school. Where do you want to work as a biz admin? There are people that read arts, for example. Where are they going to use it to work? No, tell me where are they going to use it to work? Can the palace be able to manage the whatever museum they are demanding for? Now, if you even need this, use your money to build it. Why the government assist you? You don't know how they get their money. You guys were once ambassador somewhere. What does the ambassadorship bring to the people? Certainly nothing. All you guys are doing is to constitute nuisance. Nuisance is what constitutes. We have some idiot today, a moron, who does not think. Government marketing and government marketing. For example, now I'm bringing a company that can employ 5,000 people. I settle with YT here. I mean up with the governor. The governor says, okay, we can assist you in so and so place. But every profit you make in a month, you are going to be giving us 2% as a state. Then we go sign an agreement. The government, what it will do, it can give me any empowerment that I need. Give me police. If I bring the working material, the government go help me secure them. At the end of the day, the 22% where I promise them, now me go get everything. If the war fire enter, now me go build them myself. As long as they remit the 2% they give the government. Why all our people will finish school, they'll see where work. That was the initiative Obaseki brought. Obaseki said another thing again. He said we should fight for our rights. I've been saying that from time. I know nobody going to give me accolade. I know I don't want to leave Obaseki for wait right from time. Because I know that he's a part and parcel of this very mission. And my next prayer, whatever thing he might have done wrong against his ancestors, that have been my prayers. Because in this very struggle, we need a leader. A leader must be there. There must be a leader. He spoke yesterday. Do you need this? Is peak energy. The man, he knows book. He knows what governance is all about. He not seen Okpawolo put those states in the right direction. I guess what Obaseki will do. The whipping of Obaseki that don't level vertical. He go past Jesus Christ. Oh, you just use your okay because of personal hate of Obaseki. After these people have spent millions and millions of dollars You want it to be given to you for what? Because people won't affect by? Because your father was a vampire, he sold slaves? I don't know who is giving you people's mind. That the 21st century under President Donald J. Trump. Oh, man, not boy, you who be queen, Rudor, you hear, when we do it now. Oh, man, not boy, oh, man, under his administration, and not boy, you who be, and not boy, you who be a chance. Or we be Popo Francis Iba. Then you think you are going to go scot-free with all these shenanigans? And the whole ambassador that came to Nigeria, don't say we are attacked. Then you want development. How is it going to come? Now, how many times did our Oba, when he was in European Union, one of these countries was ambassador, how many times was he attacked by a foreigner? Then why must you give room to such a thing to be done for people? They are coming for you people. This was what you guys did in 1897. They are coming back for you people. You are good. For those of you that showed your face that very video, a career away phone. He and I forgive you what? We will not forgive you people. We will not. You did not consider the ticket they bought. The money they spend. Not that this is for you. Now, since the artifact have been with you people now, let's assume they kept it somewhere. It's also come to a time. And the reason why this thing were brought back, it is because of the season we are. Because God is taking everybody to his own core value and how we were supposed to be. That was why it was returned. Now these people used to make a lot of money. If you guys were to be business minded by now, the artifact they brought is yielding money very much to fear quality. Okay, why be Royal Museum? Because ya jebani a research on ya agbe pa your wow. So now why I agbe lo mana? I'm not interested. A cartoon mate, I'm not interested in your cartoon. Dating of my run wani ave mugiwa woke. Your dates have been restored. Good, no problem. But I'm not interested to watch any of this nonsense. Our children, they are not so interested because any value no ye. Now they brought these things for you people. What are you now using it for? Don't you know that you people does not know how to do business? Do what when we and only God knows. Do what only God knows. But the secret of that meetings that we had allegedly, the reason why they never want to give it to you guys at the first time, because a witches and wizards they work. I pity people not support to work. I pity the people. A nursing mother who momo yeke was supporting nonsense now. Ah, karama sata. If don't boy you at all. The calamity no can me. Now you are many years abroad. A life you wear your name and because the evil no yekbe. Are we supposed to even come abroad at all to start with? The little resources we have not been managed. And those cities moye, those cities moye. How is the oil going? We should start asking questions. At the time, okay, Donald Trump in our Nigeria back where work at the do, why we thought those you why? None of you have been able to say, okay, look at where this oil is located. Look at the benefit my community is getting from this very oil. This alien today that is supporting the palace, they cannot attest to anything. Okay, this very signature. When I want to put it for my passport, when I want to get my first residence, the signature that the palace signed for me, or when people say, well, the palace have not helped them. Why lose emotion? Okay, the potency not just for humanity. A honeybee, or my potency say a palace one. Do you know what? A honeybee, a nana miewoni, a mere na miewo. Some people call it mere. A mi bunaya or any. Tell me one particular thing. No benefit for human, the real human being. Or you don't think. We have seen how you boggle this very guy in Germany. When I young woman, idiot in a kehune. Ona ke gwagune ona we allegedly what man hwen na egbele but why Adolf Hitler? Because let the people build this thing so that he can connect other Africa which have it's like Obaseki. He ain't doing my dear Edo. I explained it before. If you call it Bini or Edo, it will be too tricked. Let's elaborate it more so that it will stumble the capacity of other African countries. When I was meditating, God lays in my heart, the God of Masters. Do you know? It can even be okay. They can even do it for more money. If you want to enter this place, maybe $5. But for you to look, check Benin artifacts, Ghana artifact, Central Africa artifact, Moroccan artifact, you'll be paying 1,000 naira to enter from one door to the other. Then by so doing, you are generating money. Okay, I've watched the one of Benin Republic. Which one is the one of Ghana, Ashanti? No, to enter there, you just small money. You can just enter 1,000 naira for a full family. Why we allow? All those are it will boost the economy. That's what I was having in mind. Tell me, can you people this same demonic kingdom or what? Can you gather yourselves and organize yourself? Okay, we want to go to Ghana and invest in this very place. If I have money there, move bank near Munu. Okpewolo will be the first governor. No, you do you know why? You are not going to be having accountability. Oh, what damn Okpewolo? Okpewe. Oh, what damn Okpewolo? Okpewolo is the most senseless idiot I've seen in my life. Very, very senseless. They are using you for their personal selfish interest, not following constitution. Now, if you want to stop ambassadors from doing something, you don't need to talk to attack them. You pass through court proceedings. First of all, look the paper. You are using your personal selfish interest. He even told you people, bring your proposal. What you want to do. If you don't even have the money, send an account. He used us the SLG for witness yesterday that we can go and ask him that he was even what they call the other man said. He was happy when he makes such a statement. Tell them to bring their proposal. You guys need your money. Now, Edo State governor, if not because we know here, did the constitution of Nigeria permit a monarchy system in Edo State? Is the palace supposed to be under local government or Ekenoye? Or Makeke? Here we governor not to boire fortune pass. Okay, I'm mood a governor that totally limited or total bono. So when I watch our boa that is not ready to do anything for you. Imagine if I were led to Lagos today. Don't pray I shouldn't be led to Lagos. Ya ilawa menu wa ilatian. Because sakamu wana wa maswa dele ne big baba. Awu I can clear. When are you going to have sense? That you drove away indirect and direct job 5,000 jobs. If humanity art and science, they would have been getting job. People would have even been like to go and be reading that course. I be kind of women who can go to Antipoli and read arts. Art and design students if they get even out here. Mama make na young na. They would have been at least by January. All of them will submit their CV and say, "Kenya swanguna." Wanam we dugma job. Now, what would have sensated the capacity of other countries? Let's go to Museum of West African Art. Where is it located? In Edo State. That one will first of all give the whiteys one sense of humor. I'd like to say, do you mean all African arts are out there? They are out there. That will make everybody. Even Edo State will be more busier than Benidorm here in Spain. Even Marbella. It will be more busier than Greece and Rome. These are what other countries are using making money. Now, how did these people generate the money now? Because they kept it somewhere. People was always coming. This one, they were using human being to serve it, because when they move this thing from this thing, some people from Gabon and other African countries, they saw on a queen wavio. On a bill of an a queen ye chas of Vietnam neso. A very time I were given a worship on our work, been a queen be a big burning. There are most of these things. Oh, Yahweh. Now, why were you invaded? You were invaded because of your atrocity. That's why you were invaded, and you will be invaded again. You will be. This time is going to be very brutal. You will be. If they can't invade you, wait for the next government. Any governor that is coming 1 month in office, you are gone. You are gone and gone forever. Then you will be in prison for life. Crime against humanity will come. And they still keep on doing it up to today. They are doing it. They don't want to change. That slavery mentality, no one you can command and rule. There was a picture, there was a video one in Shanghai. He talked about that very video. The palace were sitting down, while Okpebholo sat down there as a slave. I think this one should be the video, right? Let me see whether this one is the video. Let me just show you the beginning. Okpebholo were sitting down, were standing as a slave. Okpebholo was standing as a slave. How this thing they see now? Make this thing come on. Okay, not be this one. Not be this one. Not this one. Let me see if I've shared this very thing. That guy is a Sangha. That was the people that used to praise Okpebholo before. The guy right now, what is he now saying? He say, Okpebholo, these people, they are going to put you in a state of cardiac trouble. That's what the guy told Okpebholo. He's an Esan guy. That's what he told Okpebholo vividly. He said they are going to put you, and they are using Okpebholo. They are using him bitterly because they know that Okpebholo is an Ozu moron, according to midgets. A midget, what Okpebholo for? Or say that guy is cunning. Or that was the only time the midget temata. He described midget. Oha. Of who he is. If I know I'm going to be talking about that guy, if you see the way Okpebholo were sitting, the king were sitting on the very big. Okpebholo can't go stand like this. Constitutionally, you are more bigger. We are no longer in the 21st century. We are not a monarchy system of government. Even as big as UK, that have queen, he still respects his own prime minister. The prime minister have his own special chair. Every time one go Okpebholo were sitting down, standing as one of those slaves on Mwada. That was why during the waiting Okpebholo honor almost about 2 meters. I be less okay. Let's say 2 meters. Do you come to come and serve the Oba, or you come to come and serve the people? I can't get it. Who were we respecting him? You are pulling down the constitution of the country. You are supposed to follow the federal constitution, 1999 constitution as amended. Every other thing is supposed to be babash. Give them their normal respect. Why are you governing from the palace? I can't say. The palace have no relevancy, no evidential value for humanity. You cannot learn anything from them rather than to insult. Now, they ascribe this very right to themselves. They have the right to call you any name, but you can't speak. Now, look at the blunder. You are calling somebody Adolf Hitler. You are calling somebody with Detroit social houses. Now, when the palace you are this guy, I don't want to mention his name. Prince Okoro, we are boggled. We are boggled when I am one man. Now, who is supposed to be the Adolf Hitler here? Now, you were spoiling a man's name on international scale, and those who have already know your history, that you guys are wicked. The book of Isaiah 48 verse 22. He said, there is no peace for the wicked. Our liberation, we must liberate ourselves, irrespective of the shenanigans. This nonsense needs to stop. Everybody was supposed to be a part and parcel on how the state go develop. Now you are dragging it to yourself. If you really want the state to develop, you should also be the one to start querying governor. Governor, during your campaign, you said you are going to bring foreign investors. And those foreign investors, we are not seeing them. If you manage a school, here my main winner. Now the few ones that comes, and you were in this abroad, who might use your ambassadorship to draw any better initiative to abroad. From abroad to Nigeria. Even most of our girls today, they would have not leave home. Because all of them, they all escaped. It is when you escape from a very bad place, whatever thing that used to make money outside of my country, that was why people are still selling themselves up to the cheaper. A lot of our people, whatever is damaged, is search for money. Anyone, okay, via rehabilitate any man here, you got a cost. Name trafficking whatever. Now, did you put in any proactive measure? If not for these people, no way who we are now misusing it. There you any human trafficking. No, 80% of adult people are today. That's why I was never a part and parcel of it. What then? I told some people that invited me one day. I said we do not do human trafficking. It's not done. Our leaders are aware. They wanted me to start giving them. No, I will not do that one to my brother. No, they are not human traffickers. These people, their parents know at home. Our leaders don't care. And that is the truth. The truth needs to be said. Now, when you see the suffering in your family, you want to go and meet somebody, please, now, I want to it was an agreement. Now, since the palace lay cost on it, why not go and destroy your house? I don't want to use such a language. I'm sorry for that. I'm not a party to that. Why not go and sell it? Now, no proactive measure. Up till now, a moya na be you matata bobi market by 2023. The same thing wherever. Now tell me what the palace stand for. Abroad now, 80% of our parents, even for this abroad, they look at road to farm, it's blocked. And only one mobilize even to go and clear the bush or show where the land who are impersonate. It shows that the land is not for you. Because una cherish you one year. You know, I know that this very struggle is for me. That's why nobody can discourage me. Let everyone be given billions. I wait a moment. I will still come out and speak the truth. That is me. Nobody fund this very thing for us. Nobody fund it. Other person can be funded, but not me. I have passion for this. Our people must be liberated. Your great country don't be but I can't get it. Where be your work, but the same thing well. Don't you know that this thing we are not supposed to do it? Now, after you might have do this thing, you want your husband to cherish you. The same way you were told in prophecy, your husband is going to carry you as a queen. After you have sold yourself in all European country, you want to still be treated as a queen. Our society is giving us headache, but we are not seeing it from that perspective. You are in a Duro house. A government then we are criticizing and it's a matter. We are because a Cananari go nowhere ni we are going to pay tax. I'm going nowhere. Now, what are you doing about the natural resources you claim you have? And what man did your king have for you? What man, come on? In the 21st century, people want you to see, accept that you are a slave. For what? Those days are gone. Those days are gone. And they want to keep on doing it. How will a palace be used? It was used against Ali. What was the offense of Ali? Was bringing development. What was the offense of Ogbemudia? What about this military man that they also later were having my bug and hunted destroying again you? Now Obaseki. You think that these people are bad? I remember walking now. Every governor that did not pull road well, that's why they don't bother about infrastructure. Have you ever heard now the palace? They only bother only where we have seen them speak. Oh, tagbogbo, tigbogbo. I've no really meaning for you that go to farm in the village. MOWAA Bini Royal Museum, whatever, Royal Away. It has nothing to add to your personal life rather than add to their life. What would have had something to add to your life? They don't want it to function. Maybe from there it gets a Soviet Dovere. Maybe from Greece, from Rome. Avec Bossima son sharp. Oh, yeah, de Kwebo, more dear Webo. Isn't it? Isn't it? There are young girls that if women over and they have a VRF case, near a barre uni. Hey dad, I want to go to Nigeria. Where are you going to run and do? My friend said they are going and I need to follow them. Okay, now to you call the whatever embassy that's there, because as soon as students are living here, even in Nigeria, it's a year in for they are civilized. They put a call through to the embassy. So and so person they'll be back on the journey. Why your children? And most of you, they follow their friends. Your children will follow their friends to go and spend 2 days outside because we are 18 years in it. That's how would have been happy. Maybe some guys in the row. Who is this man? You want like a man now? Or we remember before you know, or we do bring a light to that guy's life. What man need the video? What man need the video? One need working now. One need working now. Yet bonowa. Ya wasu anu wadi nu dazi otone do no work bolori. They don't know what's called development. Now you think those of us abroad, we are still interested about whatever. They might be man. As you can see, I'm good though. Oh my God, no say Spanish. I feel Tom Evona. I'm one me free. I'm going. Or we say have a tamawe. We don't struggle here. So who says me was says. We are doing this thing for our loved ones at home. That's why we are doing it. Our people never finish a school who are graduates. They clean up a meal or whatever. Now talking about the UK aspect of it, they are no longer working in UK today. Do you know why? Because some of the home care, isn't home care you guys call it? Some of the home care in the UK, in my royal will for them. Maybe you used to convey about 15 people. At the time, a man will low, then you can choose to close up. There are lots of supermarkets. The circulation is say, let's assume, like, is it not Tesco they call it? Okay, let's use the word leader for example. Maybe in Manchester, about 10 leader or the river. I'm just giving instances. Now, at the time they are closing 8 to remain 2. Automatically, the people that used to work there, they will not be unemployed. Tesco supermarket, unko. Let's assume now they have about 1,000 in the whole UK. And 900 is closing. To remain 100, automatically unemployment. Now, Nissan, as the car company, they used to produce about 100,000 cars every year. They now look at it that since Ferrari have come to this place, instead of we producing 500,000 or 100,000 car in a year, we want to start producing 5,000. Automatically, other thousands of workers will also drop. That's what's happening in the UK today. The unemployment in UK recently is about 1.8 million people. Recently. That I saw a lady that did a video who are also conversant with news. He said that they use card till they buy food. The way they buy electronics for Spain. When money enter your account, the supermarket go collect the money. That's what they do in Spain. There is hunger and starvation. People right now that have, who can think, not because they don't know how to think. So far, you does not feel beg. The real people that are in UK that know how to think, who have their brains out of their head, they know that the UK are falling. Do you know why? Because somebody like me, I lay cost on UK. Because they are the cause of this very menace. We are to. Our people that ran to the UK, their life today is miserable. It's not okay again. Now, look at the whole initiative Obaseki be brought. Radisson Hotel, Osemo Power Plant, the same MOWAA, and a lot of them like that. Look at the employment this thing would have brought. Automatically, the people that were supposed to be working there right now, they will not go into Yahoo Yahoo. Now, if you are working in the place, you find out that there is a future here where you manage the manager. Imagine, just look at some of our people that will also be working there. Maybe you are part of people no Kehunema to go and check the artifact. You are also working there. You can also see a foreigner tomorrow that will just come and like you. Please, what's your name? Maybe automatically we can say in Spain you were deported because you were a moron. Why was somebody you feel tu es de español? Buenos días. ¿Qué estás? ¿Cómo sé que tú hablas español aquí en Benin City? Yo viví ahí 10 años antes de mi deportación. Oh, qué pena. ¿Qué estás haciendo ahora? Ok, toma mi teléfono. Llámame luego. Cuando yo llegue a mi hotel, así hablamos. Automatically, you that was deported, you have also gotten a white friend that both of you will mesh tomorrow. Ebi no wiwa na, ebi no wiwa. Edo eli ebi no wiwa. You say wa wu. Une man run online. U wa wu you say. Wa man wa feel boy na. Ma ze kpoluwa. Oze na no wa do na. Go and look at criminality. Wa kidnap you do. Why are you fulani call you Ramson? Let investigate all of you. Come and show us the work in where work. No, ya feel a 1 million vehicle. Come and tell us the work you work. Even not because the government is lawless. All of you will be investigated. As you take getting, you guys have boys not kidnapping no one now. I don't need to allege this. Because now no man they kima. You guys are working along with the Fulani. We know that most of the Fulani, they are inside the bushes. A farmer need kidnap. No, why don't wawe? Every banana, you guys have started again, kidnapping people, demanding for ransom. With the security outfit Obaseki have built, but not making a kidnapping at all. That man built up a security outfit. He built up this security, whatever, this camera. He fits it somewhere in Benin. They crumbled them. How will a government job be coming? You crumble EDU, IDS, you crumbled everything. At 21st century, people were more 5 when I got to register with school. You take up to 30 years back. You are a bad person. Where them man here? Imagine you were lawless. Now you run the people will revolt one day. The very day the people start thinking right, they are going to collect their right in 1 million or in the name of the palace. Look how they use it to put fear in everybody. Oh, I got one. Or now why you are bugging? When you are bugging, because freedom of speech. Now, Europe here, you have the right to talk to anybody, but don't say you are going to go and throw bomb. Have you ever seen anybody that was arrested in the whole world? Even Emmanuel Macron some years ago, somebody slapped him 3 months of imprisonment, or you will pay unemployment. Somebody slapped Emmanuel Macron. Do you know how many that when Prince Charles, because he a king, let me call it alleged king, when he went to Cork in Highland, they throw egg on him. The guy were not sentenced to jail. He was not sentenced to jail. If judge asked him, what were you trying to do for mafiosi? I just throw it on him because I doesn't like what he's doing. That guy is more than fucker, man. As big as Donald Trump does not arrest anybody. It was even recently when BBC doctored this video. They went to go and edit this video. He charged them about whether $1 million damages. Those ones, they are not running a task getter. Nobody defame you people. I'm aware, okay. Yeah, when you make a video, why are you not wearing a banner with him? Una the Kanu said, Wagawu, Unwomanagwaya Berewa, which is true. What is also if you work Benny and Suhun? This is what you do. If you know working now, if you just they talk for Facebook, you go just they quote Bible. I'm not supposed to insult you. Really, I quote Bible. I get mama, you know a coming okay. Now why you got furious about it? Now you know where your mom buried on my coming, or why are you doing it? You should be proud of it. Anything there was a guy, I think this guy that live in the US, a brother over to the game. I the guy there now. When he talked about how 2 sisters were married, Duelia came out and said, which right is he has? So when people talk about what you do, no be on your way na me in Wakola. Imagine a man that went to go on a rape of your hand. Then tomorrow people now see you on the street and call you rapist. Where do I go? No shallow. Why must you quarrel? Oh, go away when I go. Then why go more like public domain? Let people talk about you. It was scripted in 1 Timothy 5 verse 17. He said, let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. Let people talk about you. It's your right to talk. Some people don't come here and not write a mumu. You guys have to see so root mumu now. Maybe to you gele mumu because it's a matter. Because you come from a lineage of moron. A lot of people say something you don't know the one. I put when the video I did yesterday, the day before yesterday, I talked about it. There was a guy, he wrote. Then I quote, he said, this wicked guy is still alive. Now, I don't know why you call me wicked. Maybe because of the water trying, or magba and wa. But make her give myself do because I protect lives and property. E come and oregwa wane egwa wani ana megbe my 20% of it waro pare we bodo gbegbe again wa gbe na. Nobody will suffer. But up to today, unuma ya onge do natural resources, but those natural resources, who is the possession of this oil well? Who is supposed to make sure things are fine? Is the palace not supposed to work with the state governor to make sure it's fine? Right now, he's working with the state governor to make sure the development in Malawi. Diplomats who spend their highest money, a donation waro. They even want you guys children to be a part of the board of trustees. But now we can't wait to be what what will be more than that. At the end of the day, maybe on the long run, only they say the guy will survive, right? As a board of trustees, you go must I will work maybe once in a while, maybe once in 3 months. And maybe labor with their account where always where we only and live. It must have to be you guys. If I were to be you people, no one artifact in me. Why bo what the artifact in me? Nikuye, what do we awa? Did I make myself clear? Nikuye, what do we awa? If I want my car to scent well, no ame bueno or law, according to Spanish, I should go and buy a hair refresher. Better one. Either in Mercadona, or I can also go and buy from the perfumeria. You know, we are working the scent again. Remote a decision making. Ugmebe culture wa value egbe. You want to be seeing those artifacts in one particular place, then build your own. Let the state government help you. A state government might not be help well, so you want to also use that one. Why so ye? Because wapa nya the artifacts, but wamawe rokpao. It was the collective effort of so many persons. No go away again. You guys claim everything to yourself. Not really 2022. Unigo wa emi Has he get any money? Not really 2021. Unigo wa emi Not really last in a whole land of glory. Unigo wa ya kwa ago bonu gbesi. O bonu mwigo no mosisi. Unigo wa ya kwa. You think everybody will just keep quiet, look at you people's shenanigans? Then every one of us should remain a more be a webo or wamaga game I or mark a fugitive do what? Get the state in my organ, no. Very well, why kid don't know again and to Alibana. Those states should be having all that thing people don't have. Where you people are very rich in culture. The most cultureless set of people I do in here. Why me ropa? You call no we not them be. Here why me ropa? Why me here? O better than me where o Arioka. In school go chop corn. Belly of the worry rabbit. I want man no way we not committee sin now. Your committee, a dog committee. How we one man sin? How do I worry area? Then the same people who call themselves they are Christians. Christian for where? Christian bear there. As you people got an ancestors, I got my ancestors. I'm also doing the will of my ancestors here. Where get that most of you are proving where your father wears were slaves. That's why we were reincarnated as slaves. I was not born slave. Go and check my history. I have a village. We are warriors. We are not Munye people. I'm here representing my full ancestors. Bring it on. My ancestor was a mighty man of battle. They were warriors also. Because you came from somewhere, you brainwash them in a Kyokbaga treaty. I don't even know the people who conspire to sell Ogiso dynasty to all these aliens. I don't know who do that. And these people today were Wagwamado Gwa. How did these people take over Ogiso dynasty? I can't say. Everybody is in bondage. More than 800 years. Look at everybody that came abroad. What's our benefit today for flats? Look at it today. What have we at to? Our people are dying. Every one of us right now, Ogima Egbeya is contaminated with big gates. And they have nothing they are saying about it. They are not talking about the insecurity or whatever. You are talking about your artifacts. The life of every citizen is supposed to be better than those artifacts. If you steal American artifacts, they will not come and look for you. But let any one American citizen be in danger. That was why precisely 2021, Donald Trump sent the Navy SEAL, although rescue one particular person that were kidnapped by Boko Haram. I showed part of the video the other day. Artifact is more better than the employment. Now we have the artifact in Arukpa Iwaredo. A big state of doom. We are seeing a state of Lodiba. We are seeing a chaotic and aquatic state. We are seeing a state of Resonantia Magnetica. We are seeing a state of Nehu and Nyenyehu. What have changed? They are not talking about their lives. Our people are being kidnapped every day by day. The 6 persons that were kidnapped in Oronibe some months ago here, Amamion, Omaka Waropa. Up to now, ransom we are paid. Go and look at Esaland where the useless of Pavolo is from. Kidnapping everywhere. What proactive measures are you people putting? Criminals. How do you think you guys are more special than that? Is it not the same red blood we bleed? Or is it not the same skin we bought? Or is it not the same set of teeth we have? Who was my brain is saying? I be a can one on my even while ye buwa the damn Muslim have be work I wonder people that see keep quiet up to today, you want to remain a slave. What they are still trying to all today in our state, or Igbo cannot even try to you. Am I be bony? Igbo cannot call you now work a negro king. Ukono akon. I can atari. No Igbo now we call you mono in Spain. Mono me where cheapasing or sir. Or monkey. No Igbo will call you mono again because there's civilization. Even some of them, their parents taught them how our father were used. That's why at times they look at you, they resist you when you are here laboring when you are mucho dinero in su país. I have been told Newton que tú estás haciendo aquí. Su país es más rico que España. There was a day when I was seeing the body of Christ. I was mentioning about saying nothing God cannot do. My boss brother, they say me I go that side. Which kind of God? He insulted me. I couldn't look at him. Now let we go to Korea, we say they don't know God. But they know God, their life is good. You will know God, now you they suffer. Now our people are they start to the talk say, malady. You just come abroad, you go use craze, take go chop aduro. The same people from the palace. Tell me one moral value this palace have added to their children. Look at all their children abroad. Now people where they should say, a rich man can never call you Ogyomba. Somebody that have life. We have a lot of them around us. They are children. They are also in this very struggle. Their own children come out now. There is one guy in Spain here that meant 2 years ago. He said, he told me one or two history. He dashed me money. He said, everything you are saying is 100% true. But when no man can't be anywhere, runda where you because you are an intellectual. Era you are not bioya man egwe. Umati ya teacher where you couldn't think because you're selling bro. You were Zodiac when you were coming to Europe. How will a reasonable person support this very shenanigans? Why will a normal person support this very slavery? The thing have no importance. A Spanish is a king. 46 million people. All revel now. 46 million people. They have a king. They work on a low key. UK have a king. They work on a low key. Oh wow, Gano. Even go and look at Emeneru Watalo lies. You guys are not ashamed of yourself.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
See, you are tranquilo, mami. Ususo men lado eliengbe. Unwe bona togbuwa. The woman they pity me. What these people are giving to us here? If your palace can give you fat, if our palace can, your dirty palace can give us 2% of your life will be more better. They help your children in school. You don't pay commando. How many of you pay school fees abroad? Okay, every month for primary school or secondary school, you get one money where they come out from your pocket when you're in school. Now what bear you ever one? Is there anybody like that? Say okay, now you get one money be where they carry come for you, you must pay. Apart from when you want to start going for degree here, normal college they are paying over. They make our system to be good for everyone. Yeah, so now who are you more about? A school magi wajo and magi wame. Who they do who ya man a block you sumate. A block you sumate it be there. They do what you want is here you wa. Hey man, the go ma send on the government house. You see all chiefs in our gather. Our boy be all boy beleku. Egbe na zenye. Awe wani azenzengi ye. Even why dehumanize I tell you guys is going to pay. Who will pay our atrocity now? I MOWAA this time. Who life imprisonment you are yo. Is it not the same UK no Beruwa? I will worship you there now. Our haters on great group of persons. For those of you that have not known a war, no. One day you must definitely speak the truth. Even after I say, hey, you must speak the truth one day. The name I give you way. That's why I'm standing here representing many people that be dehumanized. They're not bad if somebody is your enemy. But something is bad, who we are here but no man enemy when. Why you where? Us your buyer soon. The nanotechnology got but why we are your back, not your load there. Our book was some book over here. They collected everybody's right. I don't know what's their problem. Oh, so, City Boss, thank you very much. You've already shared this. I just see it now. City Boss, thank you very much. No wonder you have gone viral. Stupid set of people. If I'm your enemy, what is bad about it? Oh, to nare fiano sioba. Nare fiano gyomba. Or where a coa can libra. At the time one person says not going to eat, then there will be enough food for the remaining people. Why not take it and say, okay, that one is minus? One of our mother in Italy, when they started this very nonsense, we were conversating. He told me, okay, you even know here and young woman. Then I was not pandering. How am I going to return this thing very bad to people? I was the one that returned it here. But that's your favor. If I'm your enemy and so what? Who will tell me by? Okay, is it bad for me to be your enemy? I can't get it. Okay, I'm your enemy. All we make an agboma yiwa. Any can agboma yiwa now. What the bad about that? Anyway, you know just that doya coin ball at the The state you guys have been for more than 800 years, not even one single road. Not even one. Your children abroad don't have evidential value for human. They support all manner of evils. Go and look at the governor you are supporting. A lunatic, a moron. Can Okpewolo in his life ever address his people even after what God in another government has on you? Can he ever? What press statement have Okpewolo did without making one dubious mistakes? Somebody during his campaign say going to be bringing security. You are in abroad, you are supporting such a government. May it don't happen to you. Nigeria will happen to you even in the UK and anywhere you are today. My value me no man. As Obaseki, as he have already reaffirmed to us again, where he see a principle of this very struggle on how we are going to get our land back. We will not relent. Look at what this one is writing now. Look at why would you own it? Eruwema foolish. Umami era talogi. Awa be you ewa. Eruwema foolish. God on Dokan. Eruwema foolish. If you are not a foolish person, what is not making sense here? No, if you are not foolish, don't you see how your cerebro is gone. Eregu waropa. Nusuhu wagbon. Imagine a bon right from time memorial. You sort people. God don't doka iwe ya wadrino chrome. Iya ma do we view France ya do of your UK. Wherever your children ya wadrino chrome. We make na no ye here. Stupid set of people. But one of you no ye be ma. May one useless father never gave birth to me. Oh man, I sick now. Don't go and look at the nonsense in here. Obaseki is Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler? Who is the real Adolf Hitler? You guys think it's a joke. For every one of you that have not really understand the complexity of this very fight, a struggle no. Our venom or venom. No husband no. They must quit that very land. And we must be restored back when we must be restored back when we What defend the stupidity? I wonder how people live their life. Now, what is interesting you about this nonsense? No, a Bible was the tell me one particular verse of the Bible that promote this kind of nonsense. Go and look at the king of everywhere. There was a day, king of Spain. The motor we are having driving the permanent, you cannot revoke a moladian. Or you pay. The same law, no king of Spain is not above the law. If king of Spain on fear more than 100, on fear 110 kilometers, we can 80 years. All pay sanctioning. A policia local have worked with mutani one. Okay, plate number we call it Ray here, king. But all in my year, but it is decent. You don't need to bow with fire. Respect you ain't you don't force it. You don't force people to respect you. And now you respect one. You want us to be calling you God. Better you cannot protect anything. Causing commotion everywhere. Do you know how many whiteys those state people would have also get all the doors here? No matter how they involve a there are people who know their friend through work they come as a tourist. Let's assume now there's one special thing here that happened in Spain. Just that people like us, you get what you know they like. My city here na tourist city, Benidorm na tourist city. All those Ibiza, Marbella, in Malaga, all those I thought. Let's assume I went there. I come across a British girl. I just approach and just like me. Do you know automatically he's going to, if I thought I never get me to take go, that guy is going to arrange a visa for me to start coming to UK. Automatically, I feel it from there, you go connect me to another thing. That's how things function. The gateway that would have opened for you to be better in life, all those nana yoga zagonfo. Civilization you guys does not need it. Better that one way life you need. How can 21st century Orion battle Suhun, Orion battle Suhun, Osyoba Suhun, oh, why else your boa value, and why your boa or Belua? Bring it on. Don't back over there. Let me see how powerful you are. Stupid set of alien. Yamoto do yeg me, you know. It showed that most of you are representing you. Your ancestors were very useless. For crying out loud, they were the same people. They sold human beings. Then I came with a culia, a real game on your top. Yet, only my say, what does it happen here? That they're not so mana. It is still very fresh. They sold human beings. The UK, they have the record. The Portuguese, they have the record. The German, they have the records. They just bring this in to test all of you now. Do why you agbele majo. You guys want to continue your atrocity. Now, why will anybody that speak about the development of his state, why will such a person should be threatened? Any person that speak about the development of his own state, why will such a person be threatened? Now we are be advocating Okpewolo do this. Okpewolo is not owing me money. He's not owing me money. I call him a boron. Because of the developmental tribe in Omukia. To the government we have before, either we are supposed to be having equivalent. Not that it's like you to move with a university graduate or somebody in the university level 300 or whatever. Right now, who ya lele one part of Pakia who cannot even write his name. Oh, that we're digging we're digging. Oh, that we should be that's why Okpewolo is not that more educated like Obaseki, but it is smart. Okpewolo is a mumuma according to midget. Okpewolo have a medulla deficiency. The immediate why I get the only time immediately at the year and anything. Right now, you have a by PC terrorists. So let me believe in you guys. Idiot, you know, my man. They don't threat anyhow. If you come in foolish, why can't you right? Oh no, men are foolish. Why can't you away? Let's carry that video, for example, we call Senegal people. Let's not even describe okay video now. If no man turn up back, he's going to say, "What who is this very man?" At the time, we not say, "Okay, this is a king." They will say, "No, he now una magba, you know." Ere say I no be one today. Era no be me Ariana. Imade you no agbon igbinigun. Ona we dey possible de gbe be one. Any gbegbe. Anything en egbe for him. Any gbegbe. Any personality. Any ogere bage. One look at Obaseki yesterday. O ma be tie bon anybody. Mana tie bo because we an advocate. I mana imawari ebo amari ebo bati bizin egba. That's why I'm not let to lay courses. No, I get there who is a man deliver doni. Oh, who wa ugbelu wa wagbon. A man just came here, so very man who wa you me no na okay. Now, where we work with the data at all. On your team way, why must you even mention it? Not be for me say me they see waiting you eat. If you are done well, like when in the book of Genesis chapter 4, when Cain killed his brother Abel, because God told them, make a sacrifice to me, a burnt offering. Cain was not accepted. God told Cain, if you have done well, I would have also accepted your own. If your father is good, we will praise him. If you are good, we praise you. Tell me the relevancy now. Uke kingdom ire. The value of the kingdom in here you work, rather than let down. Edo State governor. Why are they on international scale? Go and look at the way news. Don't you think we have allies? You are going to be invaded. European Union will not forgive you. American will not forgive you because who were kidnapping here. It was a kidnapping. If you want to stop anything, put injunction. That injunction should come by a reasonable court of law. Either federal high court or a state court. This thing, a policeman, they don't just come to you. They first of all bring search warrants. That must come from court. If the court does not sit, they will not come. Now, the court in order permission in Noah. After studying this very thing, you cannot do this thing here. We're not going to get ticket here. Not be not getting their money for them. We're not giving a these people were kidnapped out of their will. You want to go scot free? I'm of the opinion any person I pay you want to anywhere. If you guys not careful, start campaigning about it. Anywhere no the everywhere you government or pay nowhere. Who campaign and rebel you people? What boba will not pay no one? A level near before people will come and build such a magnificent business to promote even you, not them. Why they not build down for their place? Why they not go build down for Ghana? Okay, let's try we can help this very state. It was a help they gave to us. Who even know whether they will be getting the amount of money, whether they are even going to get the money they spend in 100 years time, only God knows. But the most important thing, our people will work there. At least if another bakery who we have a do akimi, all these natives now we selling and say, we both want to do all this shopping. Like most of our beach here now Senegal they say here. Anytime tourists come, they must buy those Senegal shirts. They buy from them. Senegal, they are making money. They also have some DC now, where it be like small thing. They buy from Senegal, they are making money. Our area. Come on, kuku na we man TV na TV. When have a band there, those one and only God know how they are living their lives. The people that has it, nobody will purchase it from them again because one have a lay cost. Then you guys want to go forward. Who are dig yeki na good. Or your buyer who are soon. It's not bad for somebody to be your enemy. What here? I will be returning it. A jurisdiction or anything. Now we know cat day. Rubbish. We're not the one more. I mentioned the other day here. The woman that was caught is very out of adultery. In that book of let me conclude with this video. In that book of John chapter 8, they pursued this very woman to the feet of Jesus. And one thing again I did not tell us the other day. They said according to the law of Moses, this woman must be quiet. That to say they try to convince Jesus now. Just the same way these aliens were trying to convince the ambassador where Obaseki is Adolf Hitler. He's a bad person. These people are doing they wanted to convince Jesus where according to the go and read that John chapter 8. Read it from verse 3 or verse 4. He said, according to the law of Moses, this woman must be stoned to death. All of them were carried so. Now, where is the man? They did not bring the man along. That to say a conspiracy carried. Now, Jesus Christ will write it down. He later raise up his head and say, okay, any of you that have not seen, be the first to cast up the stone. That was how all of them. Sluggishly, they drop up their stone and they left. They would have stoned that very woman because they quoted a written constitution already. That it is mandated. That is to say, well, watch your Obaseki now. They are all meant to tag Obaseki as Ogun Bawe. Now, what if you look back, Benega, the Bear, say, man, then we will not leave Obaseki for you people. You know, a mama, or mama, or Roma, Hobo. Malake, very wasea. Wasea, ni mama like. Obaseki family may not speak for him. Like, useless, no sa Obaseki no re Canada is not in him. That idiot or Siobano, we no long marry. If he cannot fight his own ancestor, we will fight for Ago. Because we have already know what you guys means. I'm not your friend who do a about me by. And if you are here now, no sense. We're not going to ban you. What soon? We're not sure about me. What soon? Carry one thing for life. I am your way. The only way those people show their relevancy is to fight for the palace. They have no cojones. They can never fight for a better society. You don't see them working at this thing, letting the negative narrative on have a marvel. You must support. You must support. Supporters club. A state governor, a time came. You guys strip it out of his own right. He was a governor at the same time, not a governor at the same time. But why you play politics now voting? But why you can't pay now give up? Why you am making you do you deceive man? Go and look at all your children abroad. How many made it? But now we don't have senator we bo wa monu say wa. But I make an akuwa. I can't go one at Dakana miwa. One emma warun wa sun hu wa gbon. Old name Kokoma for the bon titi we do o tele tin e wa ye mure. In wa ya slave we ni. Ave me work now. Amen na figure no. Before Erioteji, Edo today codedly is see a city of blood. Edo today see a city of blood codedly. We are seeing to modern slavery. Even the slavery say, at times I wonder, so this was what our father went through. You can't speak. Go and look at this very man in Germany. Recently, Otedegbo is sparking her again. They are suppressing the man. They are suppressing the man. Omanori agbono do tema to wa do rundu wa do bene life oge. Why mi ogo we mata no? Why mi mata wo oge no? Why will a father be lying? What do you expect the rest children to say? Nikuje obiawa de. Why do biawa? Go and build your museum yourself and keep those things there. If we don't imagine being a fool and it pan war imagine. We after those artifacts. I will not be happy where only waga gbele masagena. You know, because work or more implemented, I will even go on. But some of them, they don't even know what is wrong with them right now. Uji school for no work, nothing. All of you supposed to stop going to school now. Okay, Uniben, Ekpoma, Auntie, Abraka, whatever. When you finish your whatever your school, wana yangwina, and all of you right now supposed to go and organize protest and come out and leech on these very people. Like what Obaseki said, all these demons they are not to 5,000. If you speak right now, before you know, Igele will saloba raise up Igele me to crumble these people away. And it's Montian lad, you know, you see me a woman, you see me away. A doto idiots. You see people with American passport supporting evil. No say any person who have a black planet down except the real Kenoye. If you finish work here in Spain, for example, after working for 1 year, you go for maybe when I went out for you go for 4 months unemployment. Pay well. It depends. If salary no be me, maybe 900 euro, 1,000 or 800 or something. In a year, una for 1 year, go for unemployment for 4 months. Do you know? It's the same law with the citizen, with the person that owns the passport and you that owns 1 year residence. The same law here. If you want to buy a house, I have a woman passport. Even Nigerian passport now can buy a house for you. What they doing, I will near number, even if you have process, be that you have the money to buy it. You have to do it. From there, you can even get your residence. Now, tell me one thing that is working in Edo today. Or Edo to the world. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. One is support evil, evil can about what they will. Because people were given the right to speak. Freedom of speech was their fundamental human right. They use it. That's why today you as an immigrant, I have a zebo, una have a due for your resident ID. They will not go and start beating your children in school because you are a fulefu. No. If you know why we assume that way, the same way they will treat you for free. So far you have the hospital card. What are we benefiting from the state? And what are you also benefiting from the palace? Certainly no. If you cannot categorically say it in wherever places where look at the Yoboni Palace in Ajenebe, don't know anybody walking soon. Why God always send warning before judgment. In Ajenwe, you may feel woman or magbe. I know one not righteous, not here bonoma. And what any a be my honey. You cannot be doing by all that here bonoma. No, walk video. A lot of people will feel we're very now why have your boiler. No, we're not do tiebo. We're not do tiebo. Or you were now why you none with tiebo, you with my car woman. Now. That was our father have these those days. That was the only court they were having. The only guy they are caught those days. On a yard dollar, they want to get time on November. Ave penti rasta na ave bodore na di potokis. You know to convert in Bible. Data wo kutukutu agele ya ven okay men odo you we vembo. Me wa mere. Iri ogo ma bago me. E boni ananwina. Why did these people in that book of John 8 verse 4? Why they don't fit get mad again to stone that woman that was caught in the very act of adultery? Because most of them yesterday they committed the same adultery. They would have thrown that stone, but Edo alien will throw the stone. All these people, they will see. Imagine your father is a complicit. For example, then you will be defending such a father because what a throne waro unwe wo egbe what's an ebo anatimo vora me bade nebo gelemuna. Why was the vora me eza? What's your man vanish? Azembo when no say azembo na word they are very truthful. Ni agbo ekweku. Mane da kyo pa ofie we record ebo will just say the way it is. Dating the gan we no can mapa benemi because if ni ma mie ba gbon bungbe ne. One because of aduro ni ma do woman to ge ya duro yan ebe no. So that thing now is not inherent and we know the way we will take from our case. We take a few where we said defense is not getting. So a normal thing. But Igbo Spanish person will tell you say me estaba molestando yo solo así. All waiting if you explain what to call we na keke. But manage that matter where you know how to call now. But Ebo will tell you everything. That the same character and attitude most of the children abroad have. They don't lie. Though alien, their children also lie. Because their gene is what they have transferred also to their children. They are very oppressive. Who say, when you have freedom of speech, you know, man. If you write your comment constructively, I won't talk to you. You cannot just come and start calling me a fool. Fool for what? That you are a fool. Did that you are a fool? It will not drive the people, investors that come and develop your own state. A state, you know, when we a state of Lodi Bane, you couldn't do anything. The investor came and you are driving them away. Are you kidding me? Are you mad? They did born of a law one. Why do I tell Bonere? We advocate, also come out and advocate what our ancestors did back to your ancestors. Come advocate it. Any person that starts selling his co-human being, any person on Mudia working never only get mad. Let everybody be laid cost on it and let them this activism. Don't come and be defending your useless palace here. Any person that never want that land to be better, may go open and swallow up. You have a lare meaning a banner why do tawo why do wale kill la dan who is you pena. But why we move out when someone when a do let's continue it. Than this blind argument. So there's the aki un saludo muy fuerte todo el mundo. Ciao saludo. Bye.
Now we don't hear from Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.